Hello, everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
Quick, Rennie, use your fists. Knock down that door.
Here goes.
Look!
Holy cow!
He's hanging by his neck from the rafters.
Here comes Monk Mayfair, the eighth-light chemist.
Blazes!
Ham Brooks, the sword-wielding lawyer.
Take that!
Rennie Renwick, the two-fisted engineer.
Holy cow!
Long Tom Roberts, the adventurous electrical genius.
Pipe down, you guys.
Johnny Littlejohn, the fighting archaeologist.
I'll be super amalgamated.
And their leader, the greatest adventure hero of the 1930s, the man of bronze, Doc Savage. The Variety Arts Radio Theater, by special arrangement with Condé Nast Publications, presents The Adventures of Doc Savage, a new series of radio adventures based on the novels by Lester Dent. Today, The Hanging Man, Chapter 2 of the fantastic story, Fear Key. A crooked lawyer named Hallett has attempted to kidnap Doc Savage, but the man of bronze turns the table on the lawyer and his henchmen and learns that they have been hired by a mysterious company called Fountain of Youth Incorporated to keep Doc and his 5 aides out of the way for 2 weeks. While on their way to investigate the offices of Fountain of Youth, Doc, Monk Mayfair, and Ham Brooks are shot at by the company's president, a man named Santini. Inside the offices, Doc discovers that Santini has sent Hallett and his crooks to waylay one Kel Avery, who is supposedly on a plane bound for New York. He also discovers a secret file containing the names of the wealthiest men in America. Just then, a mysterious phone call interrupts their search, and an unknown voice declares that Kel Avery is not on the New York plane.
Who was that, Doc?
It was the strangest voice, Monk, indescribably young and joyful.
What'd he say?
He seemed to know all about this business, Ham, and he said that Kel Avery is not on that plane bound for New York.
So, where is Kel Avery?
At 1120 Fish Lane, he said.
Fish Lane? That's out in Flushing Marshes. That neighborhood ain't so hot, Doc.
Yes, Monk, I know.
Who are you calling, Doc?
Our offices. Johnny, Rennie, and Long Tom are there, and I have a job for them.
Oh, boy. Everybody's getting into the act. Things will start brewing now.
Yes?
Johnny?
Undeniably, Doc.
Monk and Ham told you of the plot to abduct me?
Oh, completely. The perpetrators have been suitably chastised, I assume.
Yes, but they got away.
How unfortunate.
Perhaps not. In any case, we have reason to believe they are going to try the same thing on someone named Kel Avery, who may be at 1120 Fish Lane. You and Rennie and Long Tom head there and investigate. Monk and Ham and I will be here another 10 or 15 minutes.
Will you join us at this piscatorial thoroughfare later?
Yes, we will.
Exactly what are your present whereabouts?
Queen Tower Building, room 1402.
Excellent.
Why?
Are you going to get a surprise?
Was that Johnny I heard laughing, Doc?
Yes. Strange. Johnny doesn't go in for such playful mysteries as a usual thing.
Maybe using all them big words like he does finally made him dizzy.
Perhaps. In any case, let's continue going through these files.
Yes, a cabinet full of files on the wealthiest men in America bears further scrutiny.
Especially when they got all the details about their health in them, too.
Here's one that's quite dog-eared with thumbprints all over it, as though it's been used more often than the others. Ham, take a look at this.
Thackeray Hutchinson. Name rings a bell.
Heard of him?
Yes, now I remember. Thackeray Hutchinson is one of the wealthiest bankers in the country. The government once tried to convict him on illegal practices in connection with a public utilities project, but a battery of clever lawyers got him off.
Well, we'll investigate him more thoroughly later. I think we found all we can here. Let's go.
Shall I get a cab, Doc?
I don't think that'll be necessary, Monk. Look there.
Hey, how'd your roadster get parked at the curb?
I'd say it was delivered by that lovely vision in bronze standing next to it, no doubt.
Hey, Doc, it's your cousin. Hey, Pat Savage.
Hello, Monk. Ham. Hiya, Doc.
I say, Pat, with that bronze hair, smart frock, and chic hat, you sure make the other New York women look rusty.
Yeah, you sure inherited all this Savage family looks, Pat. But I thought you was up in the North Woods shooting polar bears or something.
Well, I got tired of the woods. Too tame. I decided I needed some adventure. So I headed back for New York to hook up with Doc and his 5 assistants again. Johnny told me I could catch you here if I hurried.
So that's what Johnny was laughing about.
We'll talk on the way uptown, Pat, but I'm afraid we'll have to drop you at the office until we get a matter settled.
Oh, a matter? Sounds interesting.
There's a plot afoot, Pat, or rather some other cookies are plotting something.
Well, I'm going along.
It's dangerous, or maybe.
Oh, Doc, Pat's as good a scrapper as any of us, except maybe you. She certainly held her own in our skirmish with the Phantom Werewolves last year.
And having a golden-eyed bit of bronze loveliness along won't hurt none either.
All right, she can come along.
Great. It'll be like old times having you back with us, Pat.
The love of hunting trouble must run in the savage blood. Gentlemen, I yearn for some action.
Well, here it is.
It's that team, and then 2 birds, Howlett and Leaky.
And about 10 other hoods.
Into the car, quick.
All at once! Letting him have it!
Fish Lane is where Doc said to come, wasn't it, Johnny?
Eminently correct, Rennie.
Well, this is it, but it ain't nothing but an unpaved rut bounded by wooden tar paper shacks.
Long Tom, what was the address again?
1120. That's where this Kel Avery's supposed to be.
There it is, over there. That joint sure ain't much. Shingles scabbing off the roof, tin cans nailed over knotholes, old clothes wadded in place of missing windows.
We needn't wait on Doc for this. All we have to do is ascertain whether this Kel Avery is in attendance.
Let's take it.
I agree.
Say, look.
What?
Here in the mud by the stoop. Footprints. Seems to have been only one guy walking in and out of here.
A logical assumption, judging from the minuscule dimensions of the depression. Although a person of male gender is not necessarily indicated.
Huh?
Johnny said you're right, but it could have also been a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go inside.
An absence of response.
Take a look through the keyhole, Johnny.
I'll be super amalgamated.
What is it?
Let's get inside, fast!
How come it's only when there's action that you speak in one-syllable words, Johnny? Stand back.
Rennie, it never fails to amaze me how you can destroy virtually any door with one blow.
Oh, this one was nothing. Only 2 inches thick.
Inside. Look. Somebody hanging by his neck from the rafters.
Revolting.
Horrible.
Damn bad.
How long's he been hanging there, do you suppose?
Well, if the ceiling weren't gone and the attic exposed, he never could have gotten the heights enough to do it.
Well, he got enough. Look at that long white beard. Almost without any color at all. Like it'd been bleached.
It just looks that way because his face is so purple from the throttling effect.
Oh, I don't know. He looks really old.
Come on, you guys, get him down. He may still be alive.
Better keep your hands in sight, gentlemen.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I'll say he's alive.
Just stand where you are till I can get out of this noose. Now, just stand still. I'm going to search your pockets.
Take it easy, fellas. This guy really took us in.
Now, what have we here? Funny-looking handgun.
Careful of those old-timer. They may look like handguns, but they shoot like machine guns.
And they have hair triggers.
Well, no matter what they are, you won't be needing them.
Oh, no, you don't.
Rennie, don't!
Ah! Wow. I haven't seen a speedier move than that, even from Doc himself.
Now, Why didn't Santini, Hallett, and Leaking come instead of sending you gentlemen?
Are you Kel Avery?
Are you trying to kid me?
I said, are you Kel Avery?
No, sir. And you should know that, being in Santini's gang.
Wrong, Whiskers. We're not working for Santini.
Save that guff, sir, and don't believe you can talk fast enough to fool old Dan Thunden.
Dan Thunden? That your name?
As if Santini hadn't told you.
I tell you, we're not with...
Shut up!
Sir, would you condescend to answer a simple interrogation from me?
What's your question?
How old are you?
131 years.
Oh, that's a dang lie. Nobody could be as spry as you are at that age.
I agree.
Ah! What? Your hands up, sir!
I don't think so.
He's almost an equal of Doc. You're sure no ordinary man, sir. Quick, outside.
There he is.
Doc will catch him.
Look out, he's got another gun.
Down.
White Whiskers seems to be a walking arsenal.
What's that? Somebody else shooting.
It's Pat. She stayed in the car as a lookout.
That six-gun of hers will give him something to think about.
Look, gun's heading for the street.
He's hailing a cab.
Damn it! If you don't believe I'm 131 years old, look up the records on the skipper of a Senior, a schooner that sailed from New York in 1843.
Sorry, Doc. He got away while I was reloading my pistol.
That's all right, Pat. I have a feeling we'll see Dan Thunden again before this business is over.
And what a business. I've only been with you half an hour, and I've already been in 2 fights.
2 fights?
Take a look at Doc's sedan. Santini, Hallett, Leaking, and their gang jumped us. They stopped our car by blocking the street with a taxi and ran out with guns and cut loose.
Holy cow.
I aged 10 years wondering if Doc's sedan really was bulletproof.
And was it a good feeling when those bullets bounced off?
What about Santini's gang?
Well, they had cars set for a fast getaway. They were gone before we could get straightened out and follow them.
You're in awful bad company, Pat.
I love this company.
Here it is in the shipping record.
Let's see. Yeah, the schooner Sea Nymph sailed from New York in 1843. According to a manifest, her skipper was a man bearing the name Dan Thunden, whose age at that time was exactly 40.
Computation would indicate that Captain Dan Thunden of the Sea Nymph would be 131 years of age if he'd lived to this day.
Ha! Nuts.
To whom are you attributing the qualities of a hard-shelled fruit?
Not to you, Johnny, but it's silly to think that any guy 131 years old could be as spry as that old white-whiskered gent we saw in Fish Lane.
Holy cow.
What now, Rennie?
The shipping records go on to say that the voyage in 1843 was the Sea Nymph's last. She was lost at sea and never heard from again.
We have about an hour to spare before heading for the airport to meet this Kel Avery, who was ordered seized by Santini.
You think they'll go through with the attempted capture, Doc?
Why not? They don't know we intercepted Santini's orders to Hallett and Leaking.
That's right.
Well, what about the hour we have to spare? How about some dinner?
I think we'd be better advised to learn what this is all about.
Don't you guys ever eat?
Not when there's danger to be met.
How are we going to find out about what this is all about, Doc?
Recall the file of wealthy men in the offices of Fountain of Youth?
Yeah?
One of the files seemed to be more used than the others. Remember the name, Ham?
Thackeray Hutchinson.
Correct.
Ooh, are we going to ask this Thackeray Hutchinson a few questions?
Yes, Monk, we are.
Ooh, what swanky digs. He has the entire top floor penthouse, I hear.
I never did like this Hutchinson. He's an orphan robber.
A successful orphan robber, Ham, if this domicile is any indication.
May I help you?
You're the butler?
I am.
I'm Doc Savage. We're here to see Mr. Thackeray Hutchinson.
Mr. Hutchinson is not in.
Don't lie to us.
In the library.
What is this? Damn you, get out of here.
My name is Savage, Mr. Hutchinson. We've come to call upon you.
I know you're Doc Savage, and some fools think you're a big shot. You may buffalo some people, but you won't get to first base with me. Now get out.
We've called on you to learn what you know of the Fountain of Youth Incorporated.
Never heard of it.
That is not true.
If you don't get out of here, I'll call the police.
The police are here, Mr. Hutchinson.
Where?
We are the police. Each of my men and myself holds a commission in the New York Police Force. Here are my credentials. Mr. Hutchinson, you are under arrest.
What?
The Fountain of Youth Incorporated has made repeated attempts to kill me within the last 2 hours. You may be connected with the concern. That means a trip to jail.
You're crazy.
Accessory to murder or attempted murder is a criminal charge, and all your money won't keep you out of prison.
Oh, what do you want to know? I'll tell you.
That's better. Now, Mr. Hutchinson, what is your connection with Fountain of Youth Incorporated?
I don't know. I'm only a customer.
Customer?
Oh, this is horrible. If only Fountain of Youth hadn't gotten into trouble. They had the secret, and now they've got in trouble, and it'll be lost.
Go on.
I was to pay them $1 million for the secret. It was cheap at the price. A select list of other rich men was to receive the secret, too. We've been selected carefully because of our wealth and other qualifications.
Wait. This isn't making sense. What is this secret for which you and other wealthy men were willing to pay $1 million each?
They've got a man here. They said they had to be sure we didn't tell the secret or plot against them to get the weeds.
Fountain of Youth has a man here? One of Santini's gang?
Yes.
Who is he?
Spill your insides, will you?
Doc, the butler.
He's one of Santini's men. Block that door.
He's making for the terrace.
After him, Rennie.
He's heading for the light.
Don't let him jump to that next landing. Look out, you crazy fool! That ledge is too narrow!
That's what you think, no!
Boy, that's a long way down.
Did you get him, Doc?
No, Ham. He won't be able to tell us anything.
Neither will Thackeray Hutchinson. He's dead.
Yeah, that makes it tougher.
How so, Mom?
Well, we haven't seen all the guys in this Fountain of Youth gang, Pat. Some of them might be around waiting for this Kel Avery's plane.
Looks more like autograph grabbers and photographers.
Well, that'd mean a celebrity's arriving, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but them Fountain of Youth guys could be in disguise.
Pat,
Yes, Doc?
can you change your appearance in a hurry?
Well, if I had some dark glasses, I could.
There are some in the car. Get them, Long Tom.
Right.
Ham, lend me that snappy topcoat of yours.
Huh?
You're about Pat's size. Come on, shed it.
I don't get it, Doc.
I don't think that Fountain of Youth crew got a good look at Pat this afternoon. If we alter her appearance slightly with the coat and the glasses, they might not recognize her.
The idea being that nobody's to think I'm with you.
Exactly.
Here are the glasses, Doc.
Thanks, Long Tom. Now, Pat, keep your eyes open and be ready to grab any loose ends that we let slip.
Right.
Here comes the plane, Doc.
Good. Let's see if we can find out why so many people are here.
Say, Doc, I just talked to a reporter. Maureen Darling is coming in on that plane.
Maureen Darling, the picture actress?
None other.
If I remember my gossip sheets, Maureen Darling is no big shot. Just played opposite a couple of well-known actors. I wonder why all the fuss.
Oh, haven't you heard, Ham? Maureen Darling was kidnapped in Florida yesterday, but she escaped. The papers yesterday were full of it.
Sounds suspiciously like a publicity stunt.
Perhaps, Ham, but that would explain why all the photographers and the autograph hounds are here.
But some of those guys may belong to the Fountain of Youth gang.
Yes, Long Tom, they might.
Hey, well, the plane's in, and the crowd's moving toward the door.
I've lost sight of Pat. I wonder what...
Here's Kel Avery!
What's that?
Kel Avery, over there.
Help!
There's a fight! Come on!
Come on, let's go. Break it up. Let's go. Are you hurt, Avery?
My name's not Avery. I'm Joe Smith. I'm a reporter on the Morning Comet. These thugs all of a sudden jumped on me, yelling something about me being Kel Avery.
All right, you mugs. What's this all about?
Some guy hired us to jump this bird, Kel Avery, when the plane came in and beat him up. We got $50 apiece.
How did you know who Kel Avery was?
The guy pointed him out to us.
What did this man look like?
Short, pudgy, with a long, skinny mustache.
Santini.
We fell for a trick to divert our attention.
But why divert our attention?
Duh! Some people just told me that during the fight over here, another gang grabbed Maureen Darling and another woman and carried them off in a car.
How did this happen, Rennie?
They slugged the bodyguard this Maureen Darling had along.
What beautiful dopes we turned out to be. This fight was to get our attention while the gang grabbed Maureen Darling.
But I thought they were after Kel Avery.
Where is this bodyguard of Maureen Darling's, Rennie?
Over there. There he is, Doc.
Boy, he is some bodyguard. Built almost as well as you, Doc.
Are you Kel Avery?
Mister, my name no Kel Avery. My name DeClema.
You are Maureen Darling's bodyguard.
Maybe was her guard. Maybe it is she won't want guard who is guard not so hot. No?
Oh, I don't get it. We're here to keep Santini's gang from grabbing Kel Avery. Instead, we get tricked away to a fight that's supposed to be Kel Avery. And meanwhile, Santini grabs somebody who ain't Kel Avery.
But that is it. Men do take Kel Avery.
What are you saying?
Yes, that is what I tried to tell you. Maureen Darling is Kel Avery.
What does the Fountain of Youth gang want with Kel Avery? What is the mysterious secret that meant the death of banker Thackeray Hutchinson? And who is Dan Thunden, who claims to be 131 years old? Don't miss The Disappointing Parcel, Chapter 3 of Fear Key, next time on The Adventures of Doc Savage. Fear Key was written by Lester Dent and adapted for radio by Roger Rittner. Featured in the cast were Daniel Chodos, Robert Towers, Art Dutch, Kemet Mustin, Bill Ratner, Scott McKenna, Glenn Shaddix, and Robin Riker. Also heard were Michael McConaughey, Bob Farley, William Irwin, and Bob Lyons. Sound effects were created by David Surtees, assisted by Jerry Williams. Production assistance by Samantha Kimmel and Doris Christie. Engineering by Denny King. The Adventures of Doc Savage is produced and directed by Roger Rittner and is a presentation of the Variety Arts Radio Theater.